Okie doke. Good to see everyone. Love it. Should go away more often. No, I really do appreciate everyone's patience with last week. I was just saying I tried to do everything to not miss the session, but it just didn't work out. I had to get a train up to Lincoln. And if I'd waited the next day, I wouldn't have got there in time. So yeah, so I do appreciate that. Has everyone received a refund as well? So it worked, great. Although I was like, ooh, okay, never mind. All right, so today we're looking at back. Okay, so when we look at work in the back, we're looking at flexibility of the spine and strengthening of the spine as well. So when we move through the warm-ups, we're moving through extension of the spine, flexion of the spine, and then you've got lateral flexion of the spine as well, and rotation. And they're all the planes of movement that we'll be going through. And not only are we sort of moving like that, we are strengthening as well. So we're looking at planks, bow pose. Now what we're going to do towards the end, we're going to go into the wheel, okay? So for those who are happy to do so, I'll demo in a minute, don't I? Then you've got your blocks there. Let me turn around. You've got your blocks. So first of all, we're going to be going into our bridge. So if you don't want to go into the wheel, you can do this, all right? If not, you can then have a go at this by putting your head on the ground, or you could go up into the wheel, okay? Your blocks are there. Has everyone got a strap as well? Because you can actually use the strap. So sometimes people struggle with the strength in their shoulders and their arms. Sometimes if you place a strap under, put it around there, it will give you that assistance with the arms. But as I always say, it's your yoga session, so do whatever's available for you today. And we had a woman this morning, she went, normally I could just get on my head, but I managed to get an inch off my head, off the floor. She went, that's more than I've done before. So, give it a go. And if you're a little bit dodgy, I will come around and assist, all right? I'll come around and assist. Equally, you could go to the wall as well if you wanted, all right? Anyway, really enjoyed doing this lesson this morning, so hopefully you will enjoy it too. Okay, I'm still waiting for that to charge up because my admin is really rubbish, and I could have done that as I was working today, but I didn't. Anyway, other than that, okay, let's come into our seated posture. That's right, get the sitting bones on the earth. Okay, one foot in front of the other or one ankle in front of the other. Allow your hips to release and relax. Okay. I keep saying to myself, I need to teach about the fingers and the thumb. I keep forgetting. So, if you don't know where to put your hands, you can either place them down or we put the forefinger and the thumb together and then we just come up. I will tell you what it's all about. I just keep forgetting because I'm like, oh, what session am I going to do? And then I forget about these. Anyway, on that note, take a nice big deep inhale, lengthen the spine, and on the exhale, bring your shoulder blades back and down. So we're keeping the integrity of the posture. But on every out breath, relax your body. Engage the core, which will help us with the spine. And close your eyes if you wish, or just look at a point in front of you and really connect with the breath. Taking the breath in nice and deeply. You might have had a rubbish day and you're still feeling a little bit tense. So allow that breath to just relax you. And I want you to just take a moment, because when we're in this moment, it's about that internal focus. So allow yourself to go internally. Just notice if there's any tension, or if you feel uneasy in parts of your body, just use that relaxing breath, the out breath. Just continue to breathe. Okay, and we're just going to open up your eyes. And then on your next inhale, take a nice big deep breath in and raise your hands up, looking up, bringing the palms together. And then as you exhale, bring the hands to heart center via your third eye. Inhale, take your arms up. And exhale down. Looking down, bring your gaze down towards the chest, chin in towards the chest. Then inhale, take the arms up. And then exhale down. Feeling the stretch in the back of the neck. Okay, release your hands to your knees. Then inhale, take your head up. As you exhale, right ear to the right shoulder. Just notice any tension. Use the breath, the out breath, to relax. Then inhale, rise up. And exhale down the opposite side. Okay, inhale, rise up. Exhale, relax. And then we're going to bring the shoulders up towards the ears and then take them back down, squeezing them together, shoulder blades. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back. One more, fill up. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Okay. Inhale, let's take our arms shoulder height. And then we're going to take the right hand down, left hand overhead. Make sure the shoulders back. Stretching the side body. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down the other side. I'm going to go a little bit more faster. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more each side. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Okay, come to a neutral spine. Inhale, take your arms shoulder height. And then we're going to twist around to the right. So rotate your spine round. As you breathe evenly, see if you can go further round and then come to the front, arms up, and then down to the other side. Okay, inhale up. I'm going to be a bit more dynamic now. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more each side. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Okay. Inhale, come to your front, and then we're going to go onto our hands and knees. Okay, make sure the hips are over the knees, shoulders over the ankles. Bring your shoulders back. And as we inhale, we're going to bring the belly down towards the earth, looking up at the sky. Create that extension in our cow pose. Then we're going to exhale up to cow pose, cat pose even. Bringing the belly in, always engage the belly. And then inhale down to cow. Exhale up to cat as we flex the spine. And then down to extend the spine. Last one. And then up. Okay. And what we're going to do is come to one more cow pose. And then what we're going to do is look left over our shoulder, come to neutral, and then look right. And then we're going to come forward and then go into a cat pose just to counteract. All right, and come to a neutral spine. All right, what we're going to do is twist now. So take the left hand in the center, twist up to the right and down. Take the right in the center, twist up to the left and down. One more on each side. And then up and down. Okay, shoulder distance apart again. And this time we're going to bring the right knee into the right elbow, take it out to the side and down. Inhale up, out and down. Make sure the body stays neutral and it's just the leg moving, so you're warming up the hip. Okay, last one. And release your knee to the earth. Let's take the left up, out, down. Left up, out, down. Couple more. All right, last one. And once we've done that, bring your knee down and come back onto your heels. And just start to flick out your fingers. We're going to be a little bit on the wrist today, so let's just make sure that we're nice and warm with the wrists. Okay, grab hold of one of the wrists and just start rotating round. It's just supporting. And then round the other way. And grab hold of the other wrist and do exactly the same. And then back. Okay, come onto all fours again. And we're going to turn the wrists over so your palms are faced upwards, pinkies are faced in towards each other. And we're just going to go side to side. Just use your breath. So inhale, rise up, exhale, down. All right. And turn your wrists over so your palms are face down, pinkies facing towards you. And inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Do whatever you can on this. Some people are a little bit uncomfortable with this. That's fine. Raise your wrists up if you need to. All right. So turn your wrist back round. Just give them a shake off. Place your palms down, take your socks off, and push up into your downward dog. And just start to warm up the backs of your legs, so we're bending into the knee. Perfect. All right, make sure the shoulders back and down. Creating that space. Engage the core, looking up, pushing your stomach towards your thighs. Lovely, and relax the head down. Okay, begin to walk forward towards your hands. Into a half forward fold. Make sure your half forward fold, your shoulders are back. And then exhale, full forward fold. Just put a little bend in the knees. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. And then come up vertebrae by vertebrae. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Tadasana. All right, take a few breaths. I'm just going to move this mat back slightly. Take a couple of breaths here and just prepare yourself. Engage the core. So when we're engaging the core, we're bringing it in, lifting the belly up, okay? And the thighs and the butt, all protecting the back. Okay, inhale, let's take the arms up. Exhale, down, forward folding. Inhale, up, half forward fold. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back into plank. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw the knees down, then the chest and the chin. And then we're going to lay the hips down, bring your arms forward into Sphinx pose. Engage the core, protect the back. Okay, and come up into a downward dog. Once again, just start to bend the knees, getting the backs of the legs nice and warm. And then we're going to walk forward, step forwards, jump forwards into a half fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tadasana. Take a breath. On the next inhale, rise up with your hands. Exhale, down, hinging at the hips, bringing the belly in. Inhale, rise to a half fold. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back into plank. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw the knees down, then the chest, then the chin. Inhale, rise, lower the hips, bring the torso upwards into our cobra, or go to small cobra, it's up to you. And then back to downward dog. Okay, jump forward, step forward, into a half fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Coming up vertebrae by vertebrae on the inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tadasana. One breath. Inhale, take the arms up. Bring the belly in. Exhale, forward folding. Inhale, rise to a half fold. Nice. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back into plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your whole body down. If you can't, please put your knees. Then inhale, rise to cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Looking good. Okay, inhale, let's take the right leg up to the sky. Put a bend in the knee, bring it all the way through, stacking in between your hands. Let's take the left knee down, adjust your feet. Inhale, rise. And as we exhale, we're going to go to cactus arms, but bring your hips forward at the same time. And then inhale, we're going to twist to the right, come forward, twist to the left. Come forward, inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw your hands down. Come back to a downward dog. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Inhale, let's take the left leg up to the sky. Bring it forward, stacking in between your hands, take the right knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus hands. Bring the hips forward. Inhale, take to the left, twist to the left. Inhale, forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Just notice on each side how you feel. And then come to the front. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your hands down. Come back into a downward dog. Step forward, jump forward, into a half fold. Exhale, full forward fold. And coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. All the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, take 5 breaths. So you can either take on water, you can remain where you are. If you're remaining where you are, stay in your Tadasana. Keep the core engaged. Feel your feet on the mat. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, take the arms up. As we inhale, we're going to take the butt backwards into our chair pose. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your hands together. Inhale, let's take to the left. Twist into the left. Stay nice and strong, engage the core, and come to the front. Let's twist to the right. Really engage the thighs, bring them together. Well, if you've got your feet close together. And come to the front. Inhale, let's come upward onto your toes. Exhale, as you bring your feet down, your heels down, we're going to move to the left. So sway your body to the left. Bend, that's the word, bend. All right, so this is where you really got to engage that core muscle. All right, if you don't, you're putting your back under pressure, okay? As soon as you engage that, you're protecting the spine, okay? All right, and rise up. And with your hands up, you're going to inhale, bring the belly inwards, and then hinge at the hips, come into a 90 degrees pose. Okay, for 3, 2, 1, inhale. As we exhale, come into a swan dive, and we're just going to come into our ragdoll, so take the pressure off the back. Okay, and drop your hands down, come back into plank, so step back. All right, move into downward dog, so come up, hips nice and high. And what we're going to do is bring our belly down towards the earth, but change our gaze as well. So we're going to gaze upwards, and that should extend, put an extension in the spine. All right, for 3, 2, 1, back to a normal downward dog. And then we're going to take the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, we're going to bring it through to our nose, but we're going to round up the spine as well. So we're flexing the spine, counteracting what we've just done. Hold the core for 3, 2, 1, back to downward dog. And then let's place our knees on the earth. We're going to turn to the left, put our right knee inwards, right hand down, left leg out. And then we're going to inhale. Let's take the arm over, pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. There we go. Hips up. So you should be getting that stretch in the side body. All right. And now we're going to take the right foot to meet the left foot, and then change our left hand up towards the ceiling. So we're going into side plank. Okay. That's all right, shake off your wrists if you need to. Bring your hips forward if you're in side plank. Engage the core, engage the buttocks. Put your knees there if you need it, okay? Place your knee down if you need that support. All right, inhale. As we exhale, come forward into our plank, and we're going to move through a vinyasa. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge on the feet, come down into chaturanga. Inhale, rise to up dog or cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. And jump forward, step forward into a half fold. Exhale, fall forward fold. And coming up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tadasana. Take 5 because it is warm. All right. Everyone all right so far? Feeling strong? Yeah. I'm going to do exactly the same, but on the other side. You will be needing your blocks on the second one though. Okay, so have them to hand. All right. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, take the arms up. Sit back into our chair pose. Holding this nice and strong. Try and get your arms up as parallel to your ears as possible. You can either look up or you can look straight on. If you can sit back a little bit more. That'd be great. Engage the core, engage the thighs. All right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Let's take to the right first. And come forward. And then to the left. Okay. And come forward. Inhale, let's take the arms up onto your toes. And then heels down. Let's bend to the right. Keep breathing nice and evenly. And inhale, rise. Exhale, down 90 degrees, hinge at the hips. Bring the belly inwards. Keep the arms parallel to the ears, looking down. For 3, 2, 1. Lengthen as we exhale, swan dive down into a forward fold or ragdoll. Okay, just allow your body to flop down, feeling that on the lower back, nice and easy. And plant the palms down, step back into our plank. And back to our downward dog. Once again, we're going to place a extension in the spine. So just bring your belly down, looking upwards. Put bend in the knees if you need to, if it's too much pressure. Okay, and back to downward dog. Take your right leg up to the sky and bring your knee through, rounding up your spine. So you're bringing your knee, trying to touch your nose where you can, rounding up the spine, engaging the core, and just holding. And place your foot down into our downward dog and place your left knee down to, facing the right edge of your mat. Place the left knee in line with your knee, hips forward, right leg out, taking your right arm up and over. So you really feel that in the side body. Hips towards the ceiling. And coming into our side plank, so take your left leg towards the right, switch your arm up towards the ceiling. Stay nice and strong. If you're wobbling, just let it, embrace it. It's absolutely fine, it's normal. All right. And come forward into our plank. Move through a vinyasa, so hinge on the toes, come down into chaturanga. Inhale, rise to cobra or up dog, and then back to downward dog. And you'd be pleased to know that we're going to take the knees down, either side of the mat, big toes together, and come back onto your heels in our child's pose. Take 5 breaths here. If you need to have a drink as well, just fit that in your 5 breaths. And just allow your lower back to relax. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Come up into tabletop and then push up into your downward dog. Should be feeling nice and flexible right now. Okay, let's take the left leg up to the sky. Put a bend in the knee, bring it all the way through, stacking in between your hands. We're going into warrior 2, so take the right foot out, bring your hips forward, swinging up into our warrior 2. Stand nice and strong. Okay, looking forward. And we're going to take the left arm either on the front of the knee or take it down. Remember, use your blocks if you need it. And then swing your arm overhead. Bring your hips down and forward. But bend in that left knee. See if you take your stance out a little bit wider to bring, that's it. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Bend into the knee, bring the hips down and forward. And then swing over arms, so you've got all that. Yeah, you've got it. Nice one. And come back up into warrior two. And what we're going to do is straighten up the left leg. Straighten up the left leg. Arms should be out. We're going to come forward. We're not going to place the hands down. We're going to bring the right arm over to meet the left. All right? So, yeah, really engage the core here, okay? So if you can only go 45 degrees, that's fine. Even if you're up like that, we just want a little side bend so you're really getting the strength in the side body. Breathe. All right, and back up again. Put a bend in the legs, so warrior two, coming down into our low lunge. What we're going to do, one I've never done with you before, so let's take the left leg out to the side. Bring your hands on the inside. We're going to take our hands out to 45 degrees. I'm going to do a couple of press-ups. You like it. Put your knee down if you want, okay, or keep it up. So we're going to lower the body down, then come up, lower the body down, bend the elbows in towards your body, up, and then back down again, and then up. All right, walk your hands back in, walk your foot back in, so you're in that low lunge again. Plant your palms either side of your legs and come back into a plank. Everyone all right? All right. Inhale, lengthen. We're going to lower the body down, but we're going to come all the way down to the earth. Releasing your body, take your arms out. I didn't see you had your socks on. Inhale, rise up with your body and your legs and bring your arms off the floor as well in our locust. And then we're going to grab hold of the front of the ankles and push up into our bow pose. And the more we push into our hands, the more we come up on our bellies. Breathe. Relax. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your hands down. Push your hands under the shoulders, up into our downward dog. Okay. And we're going to take the elbows down into our dolphin. Walk the hands forward. And walk the hands back. The feet back, and then back into our downward dog. All right. And up onto your toes, wave into a plank. Lower your body down into a vinyasa, so chaturanga. Inhale, rise. You right? Exhale, back to downward dog. All right, and take your knees into our child's pose. Take 5. Are you all right? There we are, you got it. There's nothing worse, is there? Tickly throat. All right. And that is warm in here tonight, girls, but you're doing great. All right, we've got one more of those. Okay. All right. For 3, 2, 1. And rise up onto your knees. Plant your palms down and push up into your downward dog. All right. And inhale, let's take the right leg up to the sky. Put a bend in the knee, bring it all the way through, stacking in between your hands. Adjust your foot if you need to, coming up into our warrior 2. hips forward. Okay, into our extended side angle. So place your right hand down and then swing your arm, left arm overhead. I can see some hips pointing upwards. Bring your hips down. Hips down. That's the one. You got it. All right, hips down. Use your blocks if you need them. All right, and swing back up into warrior two. Bend into that front leg. It's important to bend into that front leg. Bring your hips down. Take your stance, not as wide as you can, because, you know, we'll have some sort of balance. And Suzanne, just bring your foot forward slightly, because your knee's just over your ankle. All right. Straighten up the right leg. Bring your right arm forward, stretch as far as you can, and then take your left arm overhead. Remember to engage the belly. Okay? Breathe in nice and evenly. There we are. You've got it. Nice one, well done, ladies. And come back into our warrior two. And swing down into a low lunge. Come back. Oh, no. Take your right foot outside. Bring your both hands on the inside. Take your hands to the left by 45 degrees. You could put your knee down or you could keep it up. It's up to you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your chest down. Inhale, rise. And down. For two. Rise. And down for three. And rise. And come back to the center. Bring your foot back in. I did forget to twist, so we're just going to twist anyway. Twist to the right, sorry. Okay, inhale, lengthen. Bring your hands down. Let's go back into plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your body down into chaturanga, but allow your body to release to the ground. Take your arms out. Inhale, rise with your torso, then your legs. Feel your bum, feel your lower back. Notice how your muscles are really working hard there, contracting. And then we're going to take the hands in front, on the front foot, and coming into our bow pose. Breathe. There we are. You might feel it in the fronts of the legs. That's absolutely fine because we're getting ready for the wheel. And may I add, look at where you are at the minute. You're all doing really great with bow pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your hands down, your feet down. Hands under the shoulders, up into our downward dog. Go via the knees if you need to. All right, release the elbows onto the floor. Walk your feet forward into your dolphin. And walk backwards. And once again, bring your body up into our downward dog. All right, then move through a vinyasa, up onto your toes, waving your body into plank. Release your body to the earth. Inhale up to cobra or up dog. This is optional, girls, so if you're not feeling it right now, that's fine. Back to downward dog. And we're going to take 5. So let's take your knees down to the earth. And big toes together. Bring your bum back on the heels in child's pose. Okay, try and get your breathing back to normal. Okay, and we're going to rise up and swing your legs round or cross them over just so you can come into onto your bum. All right, if you are going to do the wheel, just have your blocks ready if you need it. Equally, if you're happy to sit here, you can put a block underneath and sit here if you want as well. All right? But first, before we do that, let's get our sitting bones on the earth. Bend your knees. Place your palms behind you. And what we're going to do is bring your foot off the earth. Come into our boat pose. Or half boat pose. Full boat pose if you wish to. And we're going to go down nice and easy, nice and slowly. Stopping, going down again and again until we reach the mat. All right, bring your heels right into your butt. Lower back on the earth, just tuck the tailbone in. All right. And we're going to bring the hips up. So first of all, tuck the tailbone in, raise the tailbone off, then vertebrae by vertebrae, bring your hips upwards. This is just a warm up first. You could bring your shoulder blades together and you can place your arms underneath your back if you wish. Okay. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your body down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Okay. For those who want to go into the wheel, you do this first. Then you place your hands either side of your ears. With your elbows facing upwards, you keep your elbows in. And then you push up, go onto your head first. If you want your blocks, have them by your head. Okay, but you must go into a bridge first, then onto your head, then pushing up into a wheel. If you want to stay in bridge, please do so. You are getting a lot of benefit out of it. So whatever you would like to do now, come up into bridge first. Lift the hips up. Okay, if you're going into wheel, put your head, top of your head on the mat. Keep your elbows together, just nice and strong. And then push upwards. Excellent. Does anyone raise your hands if you want assistance? When you're ready, come back down. It's absolutely fine. I'm not going to keep you there. You know, it's just, that's it, on top of your head. Go on top of your head first. Oh. That's all right, that's all right. Okay, for those who are trying to lift, remember to engage the core first. If you engage your core, it will assist with the rest of it. Yeah? Keep practicing. Keep your elbows together. That's it, you straight on your head. No, you did. So can you come a centimetre off? No, that's fine, that's fine. Just by doing that is strengthening, okay? Just those little things are strengthening. For those who can do it, what I would like you to do next, we've got a little bit of time. For those who can do it, what I'd like to see you do, if you can, So up onto your head, pushing up. If you can, straighten out the legs, or maybe taking one leg up. You laugh, but I bet you can do it. So I take a breather. We've got a couple of minutes. It's fine. I set aside a bit of time for those who want to give it. Oh. You're right. Okay. You sure? Okay. Yeah. Clearly, be a bit more. You can use your straps as well. All right. If you use your straps, you've got to have them shoulder width apart, so they're right by there, and then you push up. You can use it. Equally, for those who kind of want to get a bit of extension in the spine, you could go to the wall, place your hands behind, a couple of little press-ups, or walk down. See how it feels, okay? It's not an easy move. But as we know, there's the steps of progress in here, and you are getting a lot of benefit out the bridge as it is. Okay? Right. Once everyone's set, where are we? We were down there. We're going to rise up. We're going to go into boat pose again, simply just to counteract that pose. Straighten your legs if you've got it. Okay, and bring your legs down. Rise up. Just nice, if you're feeling a little bit like you've extended your back a little bit too much, just do a little kind of rounding of your spine. All right. Okay, we're going to go into a twist now. So take your right leg under your left, crossing it over. Now, if you don't fancy this one, you can extend one leg out, bring the other leg in. So whatever way you wish to do this right now is up to you. Okay, inhale, let's take the arms up, and we're going to move to the left. Taking your elbow on the outside of the knee. Make sure that you're supported behind you. Okay. So what we're going to do here is keep breathing nice and evenly. And on every out breath, you're just going to twist a little bit further within your own boundaries. Relax your body and the out breath. For 3, 2, 1, and bring your body round, switch over. Once you've got it, inhale your arms up and turn to the right. Remember, support yourself. For 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Okay. Extend your legs out in front of you. Make sure your sit bones are on the earth. Flex your toes up. You can have a strap, if you've got a strap to hand, we're going into a forward fold. You don't have to use it, but it's just nice to have. So inhale, take your arms up, bring your belly upward. When I say your belly, I mean your core, sorry. You know what I mean. Bring your core up and then release your body to your legs. Bringing your head towards your knees. It doesn't matter if you're rounding the spine right now because it's probably nice to get that stretch. It's predominantly a hamstring stretch, however. If you want a little bit more in the calves as well, you can bring your toes off your heels off the floor as well. Breathing nice and evenly, relaxing on every out breath. On the out breath, can your body come down a little bit more? Relax your body into the stretch. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up. Bring your knees to the chest. And you might want to come forward a little bit. And all I'm going to ask you to do is, you don't have to do this. If you want, just roll your spine. So you go, and if you're going off to the side, it might kind of dictate a muscle imbalance. So you want to just go as straight as you can. Engage the core as you come up. And come into our seated position. Opposite foot in front. Just going to do a bit of yogic breathing, okay? And then we're going to go into relaxation. So what I would like you to do is inhale, bring your shoulder blades back and down. Lengthen your spine, exhale, shoulders back and down. And just allow yourself to relax. Sit on the block if you need to. Notice how more relaxed your hips are. Okay. All right. Take a nice big deep breath in, and your belly should be coming outwards. And then the rib cage for the next part of the breath in. And then you've probably got a little bit extra, so breathing into the collarbones. Hold in. Breathe out, so allow the collarbones to come down, then the rib cage, and then the belly comes inwards. So it should be nice and flowing, so we're going to give that another go. Inhale, belly, ribs, collarbone, collarbone, ribs, belly. One more. Inhale, belly, ribs, collarbone, collarbone, ribs, belly. Okay, you should now be nice and relaxed, ready for your relaxation part. So put whatever comfortable clothes you want and bring yourself down to earth, relaxing down. I am going to switch off the lights. All right, continue with your yogic breathing. All right. Begin to relax your whole body. Allow yourself to fall into the mat. Release any tension you have. Just allow yourself to go to your head, your forehead, your jaw, your eyes. Just relax all the small muscles. Allow your jaw to part. Then that relaxation will fall down onto your neck. Releasing the shoulders. Now imagine your spine from top to the bottom. Every vertebrae from the top all the way down. Relaxing one by one. Now that relaxation is moving down towards your fingertips. Now the spine is nice and relaxed. Allow the hips to sink into the mat and release. That relaxation is falling down towards your feet. And every breath in is cleansing. And as you breathe out, a wave of relaxation from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Feeling nice and relaxed. Now just take yourself to your mind's eye and think of something that's made you feel really grateful lately, or something that's made you feel really good, really positive, just a nice positive emotion. Bring up that picture, see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. And just allow yourself to take those feelings inside from your mind all the way down to your body, to the tips of your toes, to your fingertips. And then when you're ready, just move your toes and your fingertips, flutter the eyelids, and give yourself a nice big stretch on your next inhale. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, come onto your right side. Take a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready, come into a seated position and bring that positivity with you. Hands to heart center. Thank yourself for coming to your mat today. Thank you for joining me in this very hot yoga practice. And I hope you go on and have a wonderful week. Namaste. Okay. Oh. Are we all right? We all right?
I think mine's in the end.
Yeah.
And then being in downward dog and then trying to go up into bridge is just...
Got you. Right, mind your eyes, everyone.
I've got a bit of a weakness. I've never really noticed it until recently.
Yeah.
I can do that, but I can't do it the other way. That shoulder, there's a weakness in there.
And that's what yoga's all about, is actually... But, and it's so annoying, isn't it? 'Cause you're like, just be equal. And that's what we try and do in yoga, or recognise, take care, my lovely, or recognise that something needs a bit of work. So what I would probably do is just get a belt or something and just do some moving through the planes and movement. Yeah, I totally get you. That's weak for me.
Yeah.
And that's
when I went to push off, I just felt to be
yeah. Are you left-handed? Or?
No,
That's mad, isn't it? Madness. Yeah. All right, can I have the blocks in, please, ladies? Are you okay as well?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Next week,
Yes. Oh, no, where you off? Somewhere nice? Oh, lovely. It's lovely there. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll be here.
Yeah.
We'll be here for you, so... and you'll get the video anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You okay? You're looking all summery and... You don't look it. I think it's getting to the end of that... I say year, it's a school year, isn't it? I know, like for some, it just gets a bit draining because even though it's the end of the school year, for some it's like holiday time, isn't it? It's that then and Christmas you just get, yeah.